My name is Sarah Fox, and I am a poet and a teacher. I've more and more actually been coming to think of myself as a multimedia artist, I guess. The library residency program is actually really new with Coffee House Press. Chris Fishbach has recently taken over as publisher and is sort of trying to expand the programming in Coffee House to embody this mission or this vision of books in action, where artists and writers and readers are less separate and more interactive. I was told to go to the library and do whatever I wanted and just to see what happened. And I think I found most of my source materials on the very first day, actually. And the time ever after that was about expanding on those materials and interacting with the librarians and staff here at the library. Also with visitors that came through once in a while, and then it evolved to include visiting hours. So I actually invited people from the public to come and visit in the library, to look at some of the materials I had gathered, or just to become aware of the library and get a sense of its existence. And really everyone was so surprised that this beautiful place existed. Craft embodies this idea that as a collective, humans have certain shared needs, which are for tools and survival, and also for beauty. And I think that craft is where those things come together, that out of the need for useful objects came the desire to make those objects beautiful. I just sort of follow the breadcrumbs, and the instruction I got was that I should reperform this photograph that I found in this book across the street at this sculpture garden that resembled so uncannily the ancient Greek runes that were in the photograph I found in the book. And I just started doing it and just started taking photographs, and then more people wanted to become the great goddess, and I just kind of kept following along without really knowing or quite needing to know why or what it meant. But the more I did it and the more time I spent there, and it's a very masculine place, these huge stones and lots of phallic shapes and everything, I got this sense that it's a good thing to infuse the feminine into our culture right now. What the Great Goddess Project has become for me now is, first of all, collective. It doesn't feel like my own, but feels like it belongs to everyone. But a way of infusing and invoking the feminine, neither man nor woman, but just a feminine energy, as a kind of medicine for our culture. In a more personal sense, I'm going to become a grandmother in like less than a month. And I didn't think of this when I began doing the Great Goddess, but as time went on, I thought, wow, this is part of becoming a grandmother. Whitman has this phrase, we're laying our stores in advance, sort of like insurance. And so I think without having intended to do it, I built some positive energy for my daughter and myself in this new, brave new world we're about to experience together. This residency has itself been a highlight in my life as an artist. I mean, I really have been inspired, and I feel like what I have garnered here and been inspired by here and learned here is going to reverberate for forever probably, and just keep expanding. And also, you don't have to be quiet in this library. It took me a while to get used to that I could like talk normally here.